Roman Reigns' potential betrayer, former WWE Champion, to return after 547 days? 5 stars who could receive the loudest pop at the 2025 Royal Rumble. Triple H will likely leave no stone unturned in making the 2025 WWE Royal Rumble a huge show. The first PLE of the year could pack a few surprises for fans. The traditional 30-participant men's and women's Royal Rumble matches are arguably the 2 most entertaining matches each year. Fans patiently wait to see which one of their favorite stars will book their ticket to WrestleMania 41. The surprise entrants in such matches usually earn the loudest pops of the night, making the entire show more memorable. Take a look at the 5 WWE stars who could receive the loudest pops at the 2025 Royal Rumble. Randy Orton was shelved by his former teammate Kevin Owens after a vicious package piledriver on the November 8, 2024 episode of SmackDown. The Viper has been away from the blue brand and is patiently waiting to mark his return. Orton could return to a huge pop from fans if he interferes in Kevin Owens' match against Cody Rhodes. He could receive an even bigger pop if he appears as a surprise entrant in the men's Royal Rumble match. Randy Orton's return at the 2023 Survivor Series War Games match earned him a huge pop. He could get an even bigger one this year. Becky Lynch's return at WWE Raw's Netflix was halted. Becky Lynch was rumored for an appearance at Raw's Netflix premiere. However, Triple H and his team seem to have held her back for something bigger. The man has been on a break and will likely return to compete on the Raw brand. She could mark her in-ring return as an entrant in the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match. Becky Lynch could enter the match late and earn a huge pop from fans. Her entry would make her a favorite to win the contest. The man has had several top moments in her WWE career, and she could earn another one at the 2025 Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns has announced himself for the 2025 Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns is arguably the biggest star in WWE. The OTC proved himself to the world by defeating Solo Sikoa to become the only tribal chief on Raw's Netflix premiere. Paul Heyman has announced that Reigns will be entering the Rumble to win the match and challenge Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. While he is the only announced star on this list as of today, he could still receive a monstrous pop at the 2025 Royal Rumble. Many fans expect Roman Reigns to win the match. His immense star power will immediately get fans to cheer for him as soon as his music hits. The Rock could punch his ticket to WrestleMania 41. The Rock seems to have settled down in his role at the top of TKO Group. His recent actions have made some WWE fans believe that he is done wrestling in the ring. He emerged during Raw's Netflix premiere to crown Roman Reigns as the Tribal Chief. The Rock appeared on the following episode of NXT to cut a mean promo. The final boss could do the unthinkable and enter the 2025 Royal Rumble at number 30. He could quickly eliminate some stars before betraying and eliminating Roman Reigns last to win the match. His appearance and win could earn a humongous pop from fans. The Rock could then go on to challenge Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship in a major swerve. Brock Lesnar's return at the 2025 WWE Royal Rumble could be massive. Brock Lesnar has been away from WWE since SummerSlam 2023. The Beast Incarnate was allegedly alluded to in Janelle Grant's lawsuit against Vince McMahon, and WWE has seemingly distanced itself from the star. However, things could change for the better come Royal Rumble, and Brock Lesnar could be set to appear for the company again. In that case, he could enter the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match as one of the biggest surprise entrants. It would be his first in-ring appearance in 547 days since his last match. His appearance would likely draw the biggest pop of the night, as many fans want him back in the squared circle. He could immediately become the favorite to win the contest and head to WrestleMania. Stunning Bloodline announcement. Message to Roman Reigns? 4 things Solo Sikoa can do when he returns to WWE SmackDown. Solo Sikoa competed against Roman Reigns in a tribal combat match on the January 6, 2025 episode of WWE Raw. It was the Red Brand's debut episode on Netflix, and the highly anticipated bout was the first match of the show. Roman Reigns picked up the victory, and The Rock placed the Ula Fala around his neck following the match. Sikoa did not appear on this past Friday's episode of SmackDown, but it was advertised that he would be returning on next week's show. Listed below are 4 things Solo Sikoa could do during his return to SmackDown. Number 4. Solo Sikoa could renounce his place in the Bloodline on WWE SmackDown. Solo Sikoa attempted to make himself the new tribal chief after Roman Reigns lost the undisputed WWE Championship to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania XL last year. Reigns returned to the promotion at SummerSlam 2024 and interfered in Sikoa's match against the American Nightmare, which cost him the opportunity to become champion. Sikoa could make a stunning announcement following his loss to Reigns in the Tribal Combat match. He could reveal that he is no longer the leader of the new version of the Bloodline following the loss and begin a new journey as a single star. Number 3. He could acknowledge Roman Reigns as his tribal chief on the episode of SmackDown before the Tribal Combat match. Solo Sikoa interrupted Paul Heyman and informed the WWE Hall of Famer that he wanted him ringside for the match. Sikoa added that if he won Tribal Combat, Heyman would serve as his Wiseman forever. However, the Bloodline star also noted that he would acknowledge Roman Reigns as his tribal chief if he lost the match. The veteran could hold to his word on SmackDown this Friday night and officially acknowledge Reigns as his tribal chief. Paul Heyman refused to acknowledge Solo Sikoa as his tribal chief on the June 28, 2024 episode of WWE SmackDown at Madison Square Garden in New York. The Hall of Famer paid for the decision dearly and was powerbombed through the announce table by the Bloodline. After coming up short in the Tribal Combat match, Sikoa may have done some self-reflection and realized that he was in the wrong for attacking the legend. The 31-year-old could apologize to Heyman this Friday night on WWE SmackDown in the hopes of making amends with him. Jacob Fatu has showcased immense loyalty to Solo Sikoa as his tribal chief and may be rewarded for his dedication. Sikoa could have Fatu and Tama Tonga come to the ring with him on WWE SmackDown this Friday night for a major announcement. The veteran may announce that he has failed as the leader of the Bloodline and inform Fatu that he is now the leader of the faction. Sikoa could then go back to serving as the enforcer of the new version of the Bloodline. Released, WWE superstar puts Roman Reigns on notice. Claims to be a secret Paul Heyman guy. Paul Heyman has pledged allegiance to his many former clients, but his relationship with Roman Reigns has been built on trust and a deep connection with the Anoa'i family. However, a released WWE superstar's recent post on social media suggests the Wiseman could be grooming the next Paul Heyman guy. Parker Boudreaux was once dubbed the next big thing by Paul Heyman himself, due to his striking resemblance to Brock Lesnar. Unfortunately, his career didn't take off as some people hoped for. The 26-year-old superstar was let go by WWE in 2022 and suffered the same fate after he joined AEW. Since leaving All Elite,